You're a student?
No, yeah. I have been working for a few years, yeah. And actually in Hong Kong, we are having a very difficult times before, because supposedly we're going to have our selection of our chief executive in Hong Kong. That means our Hong Kong leader. Supposedly we will have the right to vote for our leader in 2017, but the government and the Chinese government, the Hong Kong government just kind of limited our selection of our leader. Sort of they would have we would have the right to vote for our leader, but actually the candidates have been chosen by them, you know. So it is not a real nomination from the public. So people have kind of reflect our opinions before in different kind of methods, including we had a big demonstration in 1st of July. That means the date of Hong Kong hand over to China, you know. Yeah, and there were over let me think, 500,000 people on the street, you know.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah, very many people on the street. But of course, from the figures of the policemen, they're quite different. They much, yeah. And then so in, I guess in July, some students they can't get together to have the strike. That means they don't go to school and fight for our democracy. Yeah. And then after that, actually in these 2 years, some people from the university, the professor from the university, they talk about the idea of occupying Central. That means this area of Hong Kong. And maybe it's kind of way to reflect our opinion to the government if they don't really listen to us. So after the student strikes and then the occupation of Central just gets started until now. And so after that, it's not only saying that grouped by the students or the parties or occupation. Actually, many people or the Hong Kong people, they just come out together and they even kind of occupying in Mong Kok, another place in Kowloon, and also at Central, Admiralty, Causeway Bay. Yeah.
So how many days have passed since you are protesting to the students?
How many, sorry?
Days.
How many days? It's been, I guess, around 14 days. Because I was not in Hong Kong before. I just went back.
Is there any negotiations going on between the government?
Yeah, actually, the students and people and the Hong Kong people just asked for the government to have a conversation,
okay,
right? But in the first 10 days or 1 week, the government not really making responses, just persuade people you go home, something like that. And also the police, they use the pepper spray and also 87 gas spray to the unharmed people. In I guess around 28th of September, they use the gas tear gas to us. Yeah. So many people feel so upset and angry about the government. How can you do this to the unarmed? And actually, they have the demonstration in a very peaceful way. And even you can see people, they do the recycle by themselves, and also asking people to deal with.
So the doors of the legislative assemblies are blocked. The doors of the legislative assembly building are blocked.
Not really blocked,
so
because they can go in now. Yeah. And also last week another things happened that especially in Mong Kok, there are some kind of people suddenly came to Mong Kok just like gangsters, something, and men they just destroyed all the proof very violently. They hit the students, the people, and also some female students being sexually harassed and assaulted by men. You know, people getting really angry. How can this happen? Because they just...
You came from China.
Some of them say people have the Mandarin accent, but some of them may be. Kevin Trump may not be. Some of them may be locals, you know. But there's kind of saying that people got the message forward that they received money from some, I don't know what parties to do that. $300, $1,000, what if you do something there?
Yeah. So wish you the best.
Huh?
Wish you the best.
Thanks so much.
But then these students are attending the classes or they are on boycott?
No, but the mobile bus that
This one?
These students all around. They
Are
go-
they boycotting classes right now?
Boycotting?
Students, are
Are they
they?
attending classes? They
Yeah. Actually, some students are still on the streets, but some students they get back to school already. Yeah, but actually,
Who lives in these tents? The students? Who lives in these tents? These tents, you know?
maybe adults, not necessarily students, but some of them may come here after school. I guess so. Yeah. They are also. I guess it's the first time of Hong Kong that before we got some secondary school students. They not going to school. This is the first time of Hong Kong, I
Okay.
guess, because most of the time it's the university students. They fight for democracy. Yeah, much more. And this time, I guess our sense of democracy or caring of Hong Kong is getting higher in this big movement. It's a movement in Hong Kong.
And what is the program there? For how long it will continue?
We don't know. I want to say some more. We persuade the government to have a conversation last week. Actually, the Hong Kong executive CY Leung, they announced that we're going to have a conversation with the students, one of the representative parties, but they just cancel. Supposedly it happened yesterday.
Yeah.
But they just cancel it. The day, Thursday night.
And they argued it was because they said the protests have to end before they'll engage.
No.
Or
Because these parties, and they claim that because these parties are announced on Thursday, I guess they are saying they will have more different kind of movement or strikes. So the government said that I don't feel like you're not.
You're not really
so they
engaged,
just
yeah.
terminate the conversation. Yeah. So yesterday there are more people in here.
Yeah.
Actually supporting students.
Generally, people come in the late hours, in the
hours?
night,
Yeah, at night.
not in the okay.
Yeah, daytime or night, and more people would stay here overnight.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So you can see what some of people we know that they have different kind of activities here, because we don't want to say we just stay here or doing nothing, and also for the students. So we have different professors of different people from different organizations to have this kind of classes for people to concerning our local issues, different kind of topics. And so she is talking about the environmental preservation, and some people may say about the public space of Hong Kong, the use of the spaces.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.